Hi. Okay, so back to the daily. So I'm going to try and keep up with these a little bit. So we're going to do the 16th through the 18th. So we're going to take a look at each sign. We're going to go sequentially. So Aries through Pisces and see what's going on. Pretty much love. But if there's something else, that's, if it's career or something like that, just take the cards as they go. You can switch them around to mean career as well. But I'm going to focus primarily on love for these dailies. So let's look at Aries through Pisces, please. Aries through Pisces sequentially. As I cut the deck, that will be the order they will be in. Aries, all the way, 3 cards to each sign, all the way through Pisces, please. Highest and clearest messages for my zodiac friends out there. Highest and clearest messages for Aries through Pisces regarding love from the 16th through the 18th. You know what? No. Sorry. 16th through the 18th, please. 16th through the 18th. 16th through the 18th regarding love. Okay. All right. We're almost there. Hang on. Okay. All right. Okay, so Aries. Okay, so we have the Emperor. That's your card, but let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have the Death card here. So that's maybe why you need to be the Emperor right now. I feel like with the Death card here, that something definitely is like needing to change. I don't feel like it. I feel like it's in motion. So it's maybe the beginnings of something that is fairly significant. I mean, this is just a couple-day reading. So it doesn't feel like, maybe the whole relationship is, but, for some of you, maybe it has. But whatever it is, I feel like you need to, I feel like this is a control battle, like, especially because the Scorpio card is here. And you may be involved with the Scorpio, but even if you're not, it's like, I feel like this is a battle of wills, in a sense, for you both. And I think the solution here, like the advice type card or whatever, is a 7 of coin. I feel like it's time to look at things and weigh up whether or not, like, you guys are both just putting too much work into something that isn't going the right way or going in the direction that you guys need it to go, or you individually, Aries, because this is your reading. So I feel like this is a battle of wills that is going on right now due to something that needs to be left behind. So I feel like it's forced you into a position to really take control and and be very firm about what you're saying. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's the right action to take. I think it's just that, like, you kind of had to, like, you kind of felt like you had to be in this place where you have to be like that. But the actual advice card is sort of like, look at the pros and cons of this whole thing and decide if it is worth putting more work and effort into it. Let's see. Let me put you guys a romance angel advice card too for Aries. Aries in love. Please clear messages for Aries watching this for the next 16th through the 18th, next couple days. Okay. So you have a yes. So, and then we have within the next few months at the bottom of the deck. So I guess it is worth, I mean, obviously, this is up to you, whether or not that rings true. But, perhaps it is worth, putting in a little bit more extra work, a little bit more and see where it goes, because you do have within the next few months and you do have a yes here. So I think that's it's a positive note. I just feel like it's just a battle of wills at this point right now. So, okay. All right, that's for Aries. Let's see. Taurus, gosh. Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the King of Wands. We have 3 people here. We have a queen, a king, and a page. So this could be like child and mom and dad or something like that, but not necessarily. So the Page of Wands is what's going on right now. So I would imagine, like, within the next 2 days or so, there's going to be some sort of message that comes in, some sort of communication that comes in. And it won't just be like any other average text or it's something, I mean, it's something significant, that is noticeable, out of the ordinary. And the advice card for this is King of Wands. So I feel like you need to take action on this. Let's see what the Page of Wands is, because that's not really too much clarity here. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Taurus. And 2 cards. Okay, so this could be an X coming back. This could possibly be the sign of Cancer, okay? That is heavily favored here, and also Scorpio. Scorpio is highly favored as well. So, I mean, it could be Pisces because it's cups, but I feel more Scorpio, maybe Cancer, I don't know. So I feel like some sort of message is coming in from someone, possibly an ex, possibly, yeah, I feel like there's a connection of sorts. So, and this is a love reading. So I'm going to go with like an ex or somebody that just kind of shows up now and then or something like that. I feel like they're going to pop back up and they're going to want to start again with you is what I feel. I don't feel like this is like a major reconciliation or anything like that. I just feel like there's like a new cycle to the news that they are bringing in. Now, this could also be a gift of some sort that's coming in with the 6 of Cups and the universe. It could be news of like travel. It could be a gift. It could be, like I said, some sort of soulmate type person that's returning from a long trip or something, and now they're messaging you. That could be too. But I feel like these 2 people are married because, I have a King and Queen of Wands. So I feel like, you guys could be individually like married to other people, or this could be your, partner too. But the advice card here is the King of Wands. So I feel like that's taking action with creative passion. King of Wands. And by taking action, I mean like good action, like okay, like responding to that text and that sort of thing. King of Wands. Okay, and our romance angel says recovery and no need to worry. So I think it is sort of like a by recovery. I don't think it's means like somebody's recovering. I think the relationship is recovering, and it's no need to worry. And I think it has something to do with some sort of news that is coming in. And it could be from a wife that has been sort of down lately, or it could be from like a mother. I don't know. I feel family vibe for some reason, but I think it's going to, you're going to recover from this, like whatever it is, and no need to worry. So I feel like you guys will work it out. Okay. It's a little convoluted because it's all 3 people. So, in a general reading, these could be anybody, they could be aunts and uncles for all I know, who knows? Although it is a love reading. Creepy uncle. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, Taurus. Where are we? Oh my gosh, let's see. I'm kind of tired. Taurus. Are we on Cancer yet? No, Gemini, right? Yeah, Gemini. All right. Gemini, you have the 9 of Swords and the World card and the 3 of Swords. Oh, so, There's a lot going on. So it's a lot of energy, and it is just for the next couple days. But I feel like there's some sort of cycle that has ended here for you guys, something fairly significant. And, it's kind of keeping you up, full of anxiety, worry, possible sadness. I'm getting sadness a little bit, actually, more than anxiety and worry. Pardon me, with the 9 of Swords, it's like I feel sadness from this because there's some sort of end to a cycle that has happened. the advice or the, how to deal, type of card is a Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, I mean, it's just kind of being with this, not covering it up, not burying it, not pushing it way down or anything like that. I feel like here in this position, the card is saying, feel, go ahead and feel this, don't push it away. Feel the you might feel betrayed or you might feel sad. I feel sadness more than betrayal from this, but whatever it is, I do feel like um you got to feel it. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. You gotta go with it. I'm not gonna pull a romance angel on this because I feel like this is a little different. Let's see. Gemini. Highest, clearest card and message for Gemini regarding this reading, please. Okay, so you have the card of Yang, which is, and the Thinker is at the bottom. So thinking things through probably. So this could be, you could definitely be dealing with a Leo because I see like a lion in the center here of the sun. So that's possible. And it's male energy because it's Yang is the card. I'll read it real quick. It's a quickie. Let's see. The power to make things happen and taking action. Yang represents the power of action and the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting through and desire into. I'm sorry, let me start again. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. So, and it says, let's see, now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. So the card of Yang, so this is masculine energy. So it's about taking action and all of those things. So whatever this is, it's, there's a new cycle starting. I don't feel it can be stopped. I think it's already here, whatever this is. And I think right now, the advice is to just be with it. Recognize that, yes, this is hurtful, this is painful, all of those things. However, have the tenacity and the to push through it, feel it, but then have the tenacity to push through it and, give it some thought, absolutely, with the Thinker underneath here, and be with it, but then have the tenacity to push through it, okay? So, like a guy would. And not that women can't, because honestly, women kind of push through pain more easily, I think. but let's use that type of thing, and I think you get what I'm saying. All right. Let's see. Gemini. Mm-hmm. We are on Cancer. All right, Cancer. You guys have the Eight of Coin, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. Okay, so that's how to be, though. That's your advice card. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning, things are moving, shaking, all of that. This doesn't look like a love reading to me, and that doesn't surprise me with a Cancer read because I do notice that most Cancers, they're really interested. They got the love thing figured out. It's like I mean, for the most part, and I really think that this is more about like a work thing or something like that. With the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like this is sort of like something has happened that spun things into motion. And it's a good thing. It's like something's turning, something's cranking, and something's working. And because of that, that's where we are with the Eight of Coin. It's like you're working away on something, and something that you're good at. You're very good at doing this, and it feels right. So I feel like the reason why, is because you had some like little drop of good luck from the universe for this. This could be a little bit extra money too, is what that could be with the Eight of Coin. So as far as like how to be and, advice card, whichever, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is, he's a king. So he looks over things and he looks over things very strategically. very honestly, sometimes bluntly. It doesn't sugarcoat things, sees things for what they truthfully are. So I think as long as you stay in that kind of mode, this kind of thing seems to work for you, at least at this time during this reading. This is a couple day energy. Okay, so if it is a love reading, I mean it's sort of the same scenario. It's like something has changed here, something for the better, and like you guys are probably working on things and working things out, possibly, or you guys are just throwing yourselves into your work, whatever, whichever way it may be. But it's a good thing for you. Like these are good cards. So I feel like for you, it's good. And the advice would be with the King of Swords, it could possibly be, it's okay to be a little cold, a little distant sometimes. If you need to focus on work, that's kind of what it's saying. And not cold. I shouldn't say it's okay to be cold, but it's okay to be in charge of your own stuff right now and focus on those types of things. That's what I would say as far as relationships go, for your sake. Okay. Crosswatchers might disagree. Okay. Let's see. June, July. Leo, right? Yep. Leo. Leo, you have the Five of Wands. You have the Queen of Wands. And Two of Wands. Okay. So, let's see. So the Five of Wands. So it looks like some sort of like chaos, or it could be an argument, maybe, or just confusion. It could just be confusion might be on hand here for the next couple days. And why is because of the Queen of Wands. So I feel like, but interestingly enough, she has her back turned away from the confusion. So I feel like, if you're arguing with someone, or if, you're confused or whatever, with someone, I feel like they don't notice, like they don't get it. They don't understand that you, that you're, I don't think you're angry. Let's see. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. Getting some weird ones to, let's see. Oh, here. This could be somebody from your past or that you've known for a while, because your answer card, or like your how card, like what to do in the situation, is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands seems to be looking on to the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you'll be leaving the confusion soon and like chaos and all of that. But it's like looking at the past too. Hold on. Romance card for Leos, please. 16th through 18th. Romance card. Very clear information for Leos, please. For the 16th through the 18th. I'll look at that in a second. 16th through the 18th, please, for Leos. Very clear message for them, please. Okay. So the card is romance, and take action is what fell out here. So this could be, and don't stop. Wow, is at the bottom. And then it's up to you. So, and success. All right, there you go. All right, so romance and take action. Okay. All right, so this could be like somebody's got you confused, because the Queen of Wands is probably you, I'm assuming, being fire sign. So somehow, gosh, I don't understand what's got you confused. And the Two of Wands, it's one of my least favorite cards to interpret. I like the card, but it's just, it's like all tarot readers have their nemesis card. And that's one of mine. I have a couple, but that's one of them. Hang on one second. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Cups, open channel. All right, so I'm not going to try to interpret. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So I'm not going to try to interpret this too much, other than because, I mean, the answers are here. We have, this person, it's like, taking the world in their hands, looking back at something, or seeing like the future and the world and all that kind of stuff. We have the Ace of Cups, open channel. All right. And then we have romance and take action. So I'm just, those cards, like those speak clearly to me. These other two, I'm not really sure what the situation is, but it's because of, like, somehow you've made things confusing is what I think is going on here. Because I think this is you being Queen of Wands, and this is like, because this is the why and this is the what. So why is this happening? Because I think you have somehow made like a communication maybe confusing, or you've whatever it is, it's just some sort of chaotic type thing going on. What I'm not worried about it though, like I said, because your other cards are good as long as you follow your advice. You've got Ace of Cups, which that's a good connection. The words on here though say open channel, so I feel like as long as you communicate clearly, I think this is like too many things being expressed that aren't clear. They're confusing, and I think if you open the channel and keep it clear, I think that's what it is. And then you have romance and take action, so that might be part of it too. If you guys did get in an argument or something like that too, then this could be, well, you really do love this person, let's open up the channel and communicate better, take action, and maybe dazzle them with some romance or something like that. That could be as well. So, okay, I'll leave that one. And we are on to Leo. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Ooh, okay. Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So, let's see. Okay, well, so it could be that you're feeling this Ten of Swords energy now. I got to remember too, these are not like forever. These are just two, I'm not used to doing dailies. So these are just a couple days energy. So this doesn't necessarily mean like it's the end of the relationship. I mean, for some of you it might be, but it does seem like it's, it feels like it's an end to something. And the thing is, I think the reason why this is happening is because the Queen of Pentacles, because your answer card is the Knight of Cups. So that's like the way like to be. So there's a couple things here. So, Virgos, sometimes, they're very, I have a lot of, like, I have 4 planets in Virgo, so I get it. It's like sometimes we can be very kind of pragmatic in love, or rational, I mean, really, kind of down to earth, as they say for Virgo, that type of thing. And it's like that might be why this is like not working right now. Whatever the situation is that feels like it's like coming to an end, or needs to come to an end, or has come to an end, regarding love. And I think, as far as your advice card, or like how to navigate out of this, is there's a few things this could be. This could be like an apology, if one is warranted. If not, this could also be though, being more romantic and communicative with your love, rather than because she looks sort of like, she's looking down. She doesn't look. She's got kind of a, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, she doesn't look like the wildest chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is cool. You don't have to be, but I mean, sometimes it's good to be, every once in a while or something, and I'm not saying go crazy or be like, way out of your comfort zone or anything like that. But this is more about like opening your feelings, being like a lot more romantic. Okay. And I think that is more the action to take. Like I said, could be an apology of some sort. That could be, or this could be you deciding that you want to end something because you want to hand your cup to someone else. So we've got all of those 3 things. But I do feel like, because this is sort of, to me, this card, the Queen of Pentacles, is somebody who has been in a relationship for a long time. And you kind of forget, you forget like the romantic aspects, and you get caught up in the humdrum, of normal, life and that sort of thing. And I feel like that's what needs to come to an end, or has come to an end possibly. And, the answer to this is to shake things up a little bit, be a little bit more romantic, not crazy, like when I made that joke, I didn't mean, I don't mean be some, nothing like that, but, a little bit more romance, or sincerity of emotions would be good. So, okay. Let's see, Virgo. Libra. Libra has the Lovers. And Justice. That's your card. Wow. And the Four of Swords. Okay, take a break. All right. So this could be a little bit third party-ish, Libras, possibly. Because why this is happening is because of you. But then the suggesting card is to take a break from this a little bit or really think about it. Like really think about what you're doing. Because the Lover's card, I'm sorry, I hope because I noticed, doing these on the computer, my mic kind of goes in and out. I'll try to get some better stuff soon. What I was saying was that, this could be, going inside and really thinking about things, because the Lover's card tends to be sometimes has the vibe of just like a physical connection kind of thing, not necessarily like the soulmate level connection, but still, I mean, it's a good card, but it's physical. So I kind of get a little third party vibe from this, especially with the Three of Swords up here laid to rest. And that's what the advice card is. Sleep on your sword of truth, and don't engage in the Three of Swords, which would be third party and betrayals and things like that. So for some of you Libras, that may be something. For others of you, it just could be, it could be that you just really been indulging a lot in the physical ways of things, and maybe it's time to chill a little bit and take a break, because especially if you're in a new relationship, sometimes the physical toll of a connection like that can actually drain you. So, it might be, a little bit about too, then needing to take a break a little. But I mean, it's not bad cards, and this is just about kind of going within and thinking things through. That's all it's saying for the next couple days. All right. So Libra, Scorpio. I'm scared. Okay, Temperance. All right. Okay, Seven of Swords and the Star card. Okay, all right, not bad. It wasn't what was it? The Tower and what did we have last time? It was like the Tower and then the Devil, and I don't know. Okay, so Temperance card. All right. Okay. So I feel with the you have two cards of Aquarius here, by the way, Seven of Swords and the Star card. But I feel like this is more like you have this like balance now, this flow. Like things feel like they're back in the right place, or that you're getting into the right track and the right flow of things. Okay. And I feel like this is like a nice divinely guided energy. And why is this happening? It's happening because of the Seven of Swords. So it could be that you tiptoed around some pretty heavy issues, and you did it eloquently, is what I feel like. And since you chose that route, it's like you have this temperance now. You have this balance. It's like things are healing and all of that sort of deal. Your advice card is to just keep, hoping, keep wishing, keep up the balance, because these two cards are very similar in nature. The Temperance card, they have the water going back and forth. She's like balancing the emotions. And in this one, we have the water, and it's the same kind of angel here. So I feel like that's necessary for you guys to keep healing, to be patient. The Temperance card is about patience too, not a Scorpio's strongest suit. But I feel like that's what's going on. The other thing too, actually, that makes sense too, because the Seven of Swords could be, all right, there's another scenario. So the Seven of Swords too could be, because a lot of times it's like spying on someone, or like social media, that type of thing, checking somebody out, that kind of deal. So that could be what's going on. And from that, it's like, perhaps you think, you feel like a soulmate, or like you feel like, it's like a good time to, get your feet wet, or, something like that. And if that's the case, I would say, just keep hoping, you know, for that. You know, you can't manifest a specific person. Sometimes that's not fair to them, you know, obviously. You know, so you know, if you're doing stuff like that, I mean, as long as, because you know, Scorpios can get kind of, you know, they can spy like a motherfucker, you know. But this isn't about that. This is about temperance. It's about patience and you know, waiting things out and that sort of deal. Not a strong suit. I get it, but I'm a Scorpio too. That's why I'm saying those things. I wouldn't be, you know, that that insulting if I weren't. But we know how we can be. But the star card, I feel like this is saying, you know, be patient, you know, and, you know, keep your hopes good. I think that's good too. So that could be the other. Let's see. We'll put you guys a card. Scorpio, 16th through 18th. Okay. It says, get more information. All right, so go ahead and spy some more. Go for it. Get more information is a card. And it says meditation brings answers at the bottom of the deck, and then big happy changes is right behind that. So, all right, so get more information. Go ahead, spy away, you know, check out their Facebook page, you know, whatever, that sort of thing. You know, I feel like you do think this, you know, why you are doing this is because, you know, you feel like there is this energy, you know, this balance, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So, but with the star card, you know, that's your advice. So your advice is, you know, keep hoping, keep wishing, but all the while keep your emotions in balance and in check. Okay. All right. Let's see, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Ace of Wands. Oh. The Sun. Ooh. And the Six of Wands. Hello. Okay, Six of Wands and Ace of Wands. So definitely in the Sun, you could definitely be dealing with a Leo here. That's a lot of fire energy here. But this, you know, I know you're a fire sign as well, but I say that because of the Sun card and the Six of Wands. Sometimes the Six of Wands is the Leo card to me as well. So, all right. I think this is just good. I mean, there's really nothing to say about this. I think the next couple days will be like, love-wise, I think it'll be good. I think there's something, you know, starting up again, or it just is a good physical, you know, kind of couple days for you guys, you know, kind of why? Because you're happy, you're upbeat, you're on your game, you know, you're feeling good about something that's like some sort of new start. And with the Six of Wands, this is just saying as far as like advice or like how to see this into fruition is be confident, be very confident, you know, with who you are. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, they're great cards. So, I mean, for love cards, they're great. You know, you have happiness, you have, you know, a good physical kind of time, a good physical connection, and, you know, you have confidence in everything. You might have some sort of new beginning, you know, in the next couple days, or meet someone in the next couple days too. That could be. So Sagittarius, all right, that was easy enough. I wish they could all be as easy as you, Sagittarius. Well, that sounds wrong. Okay, Capricorn. 10 of Cups. Ooh, Capricorn. Best reading ever, Capricorn. Capricorn wins this round. Okay, you guys got 10 of Cups, you have the 9 of Cups, and you have the Ace of Coin. So with the 10 of Cups, I feel like, you know, this is because you have been manifesting exactly what you want. You know, that's what this person does. You know, he's like making his wishes to the magic, you know, Aladdin's lamp and that sort of thing. So I feel like there's some wish fulfillment here. And why? Because you have a good family. You have a good network, you know, a little, even if it's a close knit network, even if it's you and you know, the wife or the husband and the dog, or, you know, the couple kids, whatever it is, you know, it's like, I feel like there's something here that is that you realize like really fulfills you, you know, in emotionally. All right. And I think that's what you choose, you know, ultimately. And, you know, advice card is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is some sort of possibly investment. Maybe you're making an investment for you and your family. Maybe you are making a move to a new home, or a purchase of a new home, something like that. I feel like whatever it is, it's good, it's strong, it's all go. You know, it's like systems go, whatever this is. If this is an offer for you to or if you are offering something to do with your family or to get back together with, something like that. Like this is a good time to get your wish fulfillment. Okay, the next couple days. All right, so very good, Capricorn. And Aquarius has the Ace of Swords, the Strength card, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so advice, let's see, is the Two of Cups. So why this is happening is because you are strong. So you are strong, and you are also like taming yourself in some way. And when I say that, I know that sounds like super like the wrong thing to say to an Aquarius. That was really the wrong thing to say. It'd be like saying that to a Scorpio too. You're taming yourself. What? F you. Okay, but that is kind of the meaning of the card. But I mean it in a good way. It's like you have good self-control, and you're being strong and focused on things. Okay, and what are you getting from that? You are getting a personal victory. So I feel like you've got your truth. Because you were strong and you kind of tone down something for some reason, but in a wise way, because it's for the benefit of all kind of way. And I feel like, from that, then you've got what you want, you got your sword of truth, your empowerment, it's some sort of victory going on here that you've gotten. And the advice is to just keep going with that and feel that, because you have the Two of Cups. So, I feel like it's this is a good connection, could be possibly with a Leo. Let's see here. Some of you too could be going from single to meeting someone also, and be open to that in the next few days here. That could be also. Let's see. Romance angel for Aquarius, please. Romance angel for Aquarius for 16th through 18th. 16th through 18th. Yes, if you have been strong and you have, with being single and that sort of thing for a while, like there definitely could be somebody coming in. But be open to it, because that's the advice, is to be open to it. Definitely a Leo. Because we have the Strength card here, and then there's like the Lion, over them. So that could be something. Okay, advice card, please, for Aquarius and romance. Next couple days. Okay. You have the situation will improve, so that is good. And oh yeah, that could have been like whatever you needed to work, that you needed strength for. So whatever this is, the situation will improve. If you are already in a relationship, I mean, your advice is, you guys, you're good. You guys love each other. That is there. The situation will improve. Whatever it is that you had to be strong about, this could be like a healing energy too, or, face some truths about some things, whatever it may be. You do have the situation will improve. So I'll leave that there. Okay. Aquarius, okay, and then Pisces, right? Yes, Pisces. Three of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So you need to defend yourself, Pisces, for some reason. This has something to do with I get a strong overseas vibe here, or like ethnicity of like Spanish culture for some reason with these two. I'm just feeling that. I don't know, for somebody out there. So like if you have Spanish culture in your ancestry or something like that, or if that is your whatever the word is. I never use those words because it's like they don't mean that much to me. But for some reason, I am getting that. Like Mexico, Spain, Spanish, something like that. But I feel like you need to like stand up for yourself and defend yourself. I mean, not defend yourself like literally defend yourself, but like defend, what you're saying or what you want, that sort of thing. With the Hierophant here and the Three of Wands, I mean, those are good cards, but it's just the vibe I'm getting from them. They just seem so heavy-handed, like my way or the highway, and I don't know why I'm getting that, because you guys had such a good reading the other day. But it's just, I'm just feeling that for some reason. And it does seem to have something to do with a marriage and possibly somebody leaving, but like not leaving you, but like leaving because they have to go somewhere for a long time. And you're like maybe tired of it. Let's see. Romance angel for Pisces? What is this? Romance angel for Pisces, please. More clarification. Recovery. Okay. And big happy changes. All right. So I mean you're gonna recover from this. I think that there's something setting up here for like in about 3 weeks or maybe 3 months. That has something to do with long distance travel, perhaps, or somebody being gone for a while. And I think your advice is to start standing up for things. And let me make sure on that though, because that card can have a few different meanings. Hold on, because it could be don't be so defensive too. I'm not sure. Let me check. The seven of wands. Give me more clarity, please, on this for Pisces. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this seems to have something to do with children and like a marriage and a family. It's a pretty complicated story for just a 2-day daily. So, all right, one more card. Actually, I can shuffle these actually because we're at the end. So, Magician at the bottom of the deck. All right, Magician. Let me get one more on that. The Fool. All right. Okay, so I think what this is saying is stand up for yourself in this relationship, and make sure that there is an element of like romance and adventure for you too. All right, so that's why I have a feeling like somebody is going to want to go on a trip or something like that in the next couple days or be thinking about it. But I think you're like, it's time to take me with you now, at least once, or it's something like that is what I feel like, where you just kind of need to speak up and kind of like defend yourself, and like if your partner like travels a lot for business or something, and but has the opportunity perhaps to take you sometimes, but just doesn't, or something like it might be time to like speak up. I don't know. It's kind of a weird reading. I'm not really sure what this is exactly, but I feel like with the Knight of Cups and the Fool, and then the Seven of Wands, that you know that for you, you need to um, definitely like stay with this. All right, whatever this is, stay with it. All right, because I do feel big happy changes coming. I think that is good. If it's you like definitely like I just feel travel. I just totally feel travel is coming for you. All right. Um, but I think you need to stand up for yourself about the situation. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a good, like if it's a vacation or if it's a work related thing of work. I'm not sure. Or maybe a retreat because we have recovery here. Um, but your advice is the Fool card, which is like taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, doing something a little bit different than usual. And also, Brother Water is here, who is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is either bringing like romance and love, or an apology. Okay, and these are all in your advice cards. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which was the very first original advice card, which is kind of it's staying on top of things, but it's also sometimes blocking things, and or kind of defending oneself, defending your point of view, and standing up for you. So I'm sorry, it's a little here. You know what? Instead of just trying to do it 50 million times, why don't I just redo it? There we go. Let's solve that. Because I don't know. That's the vibe I got from that one. But here, let's give you guys one more. We'll use the other deck because that one's going to be shuffled with all the other ones. So we'll give you a quick 3-carder. All right, Pisces. All right, the real message for Pisces. All right. That one was just weird. I don't know. Maybe that was for just one person in particular. Okay. Okay. But that person did have big happy changes coming after this recovery, so that was good. Okay, Pisces. Oh, and I've got a Rider-Waite deck in there. All right. All right, Pisces. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, we have the Hermit, and we have the 6 of Coins. So whatever this is, it's going to work itself out fine and be balanced and all of those kinds of things. This is just calling for you to use your wisdom, you know, use your power, simplify, okay? The love is there. The Two of Cups is here. So, I mean, the love is true. It is here, all right? There's definitely a marriage possibly coming, you know, something like that, or a proposal, or is something like that in like a while. It's not here yet, but it, you know, I do feel like big happy changes, and look, in the near future is next too, and improving health. So that could be like recovery from something, improving health, could be literally physical, or this could be like the relationship is like it's recovering, it's going to be good, you know, big happy changes in the near future, and improving health, like improving health of the relationship, and then it's you're ready. So that's when it's going to be the right time. So if you're like down about something or something like that, I feel like 3 months is going to be kind of your magic time, maybe 3 weeks, but 3 months, it seems to be kind of what I think in the near future is. But with the 6 of Coin, I feel like the things will balance out. Things are going to work out. This is going to be good. You have the 2 of Cups. It's fine. So whatever you're going through in the next couple days, you might feel like defensive or like you need to be, and that's okay. You know, make sure you are standing up for yourself. But also remember, the advice was also it's okay to take a little bit of a leap of faith and a little bit of a risk. All right. So if this person wants you to travel with them, maybe they want you to, and you were kind of like, no, you know, that's cool. I think you should take a risk and all of that because of the Knight of Cups, because that might be a proposal also, that could be, but it also because it could be a good romantic experience for you, but also you need to stand up for yourself as far as what you expect from this trip or this venture, whatever you guys are going on to, higher commitment, whatever it is, you know, that's the advice. So sorry, that one was a little weird, but you know, they can't all be golden. golden, you know how I do. All right. Okay, guys. So long reading. All right. Anybody feels like time stamping, go for it. Okay. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you soon. A couple days. All right.